Good morning. Good morning. This is Kathleen L. coming live from Charlotte, North Carolina, every day, Monday through Saturday, to bring you clarity and connection first thing in the morning. I am so grateful to be here to be able to connect with you and to share with you your clarity of the day. We are working with the White Light Oracle deck today from Alana Fairchild. I don't think, there we go. White Light Oracle deck, Alana Fairchild. I am happy to be able to provide this service to you today. Let's just, I'm going to go ahead and share this watch party. Actually, I'm going to create a watch party again on my personal page. And that's where we're starting. That's awesome. So there's a new system that I'm starting, and it's going to be live on. Good morning, Sherry. It's so good to see you here this morning. I've missed you. I am starting my show a little differently. I think I mentioned it yesterday, but I'm just going to do a card pick for the day, connecting with the divine for you, and then we're just going to connect based on the card that is drawn. So we're going to go inward for that. And it's not going to be a full meditation, but it will be a connection within. So I hope that you enjoyed that. I'm just going to say, there we go. Sherry's live there. We can just go ahead and put different chats up here. For those of you who have used StreamYard in the past, you know that if you put your name in, then I can see who's talking. And if not, then I can't see who's talking on StreamYard. So please be sure to do that. Connect with me if you're interested in getting your own personal reading, a spiritual spa session, a regenerating RIM session. I had such an amazing session yesterday with a client that just she shared with me that she had a whole new perception about her relationship with her mom, and that she had compassion now that she had not had in the past. So it just felt really good to be able to share that with her. So if you're interested in working with me, please connect with me at kathleenl.com and go to work with me, and you can schedule an appointment at any point in time. All right, enough of the advertising. Here we go. So those of you who are watching, please just take a deep breath in and release. Mother, Father Divine, please show me and us what we need or you'd like us to know through these cards today, so we may serve in our highest and best today and always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I did mention for those of us who are watching this morning, but anybody who is watching a replay, this is for you as well. So know that this is meant for you whenever you watch this. So what is it that we need or you'd like us to know today through these cards? Share with me who's here. Say hello. I'd love to have you just connect with us. Vulva Acer, Cedar. We've had this one in the past as well. This is number 30. I don't know how you can see this. There we go. Number 30. It's Vulva of Cedar. 3 is a big number here. So let's pull that up and read it. Your inner spiritual power can heed circumstances in your life and our world in ways greater than you realize. Journey within to gain clarity and conscious redirection of your inner energies. Good morning, Donna. I lost my place here. Journey within to gain clarity and conscious redirection of your inner energies toward what you want, what you wish to manifest. Do not try to control what is happening. Instead, work to bring positive influence to bear so that you may contribute constructively toward shaping the outcome for the greater good. From the Norse tradition of Scandinavia comes the sorcery of Satyr, the practice of cracking open an egg in order to read and also shape the future. The egg is a symbol of infinite divine potential and the beginning of new life. Seder is a mysterious soothsayer or visionary practice, which also involves shamanic healing to divine an appropriate pathway through time of trouble and communal strife. Through prayer, chant, and binding magic, as well as visionary practices in our altered state, all of which are supported by focused collection and intention, a powerful healing takes place. The appearance of this oracle indicates that your soul talents, whatever they may be, can be an influence in the world. If you dedicate yourself to personal development for the greater good, you can contribute to the spiritual evolution of humanity. Even if our intentions are pure, believing we know what should happen to whom and when is the working of the ego and not the soul. We may want the best for all beings, but we cannot know why their path is unfolding as it is or what their soul needs to learn. Seder is a practice of shadows and spellcasting, binding and release, which could be used for higher purpose or personal gain. It dwells upon the border of morality. The spiritual maturity of the practitioner will determine whether its effects are for good or ill. This oracle advises us that good intentions are not enough to ensure the outcome of our efforts is beneficial. We need the wisdom that comes through surrendering into divine intelligence. With an awakened heart, it is possible to be a clear channel for spiritual light in this world, dedicating our soul talents to overcoming hate and divisiveness. Traditionally, the practitioner of Seder was a spiritual leader known as Valva, or she would not work alone, but called upon community members to empower the practice. When we choose to align our actions with our heart truths, we become the spiritual birth mothers and founding fathers of a more spiritual advanced humanity. Tremendous creative power is generated when a group comes together to focus practice. If you seek to work with others, be aware of the positive potential and proceed with integrity and care. The patron goddess of Seder is Freya, the Norse goddess with an insatiable appetite for pleasure, life, sensuality, the finer things, and unconditional freedom to be as she chooses. She is also a goddess of war, hence she is not afraid to enter into battle nor love. Her husband Odin is associated with prophecy, inspiration, and ecstasy there. When he is away from her, she weeps red gold tears, no stranger to suffering or ecstatic pleasure. Freya is the divine Valva. She reminds humanity of both our innate spiritual power to embrace all of life and the inner spiritual resources we have to make it through as difficulty without compromising our heart. Any difficulty without compromising our heart. The outer Seder is one of collective dreaming and doing. It is the ability to move in darkness, to become wise to our own potential, to become manipulated, controlling, and therefore negative, and to outsmart that by consciously choosing to bring love, freedom, spiritedness, and passion into our lives. The message of this oracle is that you are able to bring a positive influence into whatever situation or circumstances unfold in your life. Dedicate your life to goodness. Believe in your power to affect positive change. Now, how awesome is that? The power of positive change just by being true to yourself, connecting, finding the ability to bring freedom within and outwardly. So if you find your freedom within, then you get to share that outwardly. So go ahead and close your eyes and just consciously focus on your breathing as you're sitting comfortably upon the surface that you're in. Focusing on your breath going in and out. Just noticing as you inhale and exhale. As it gets deeper and slower, knowing that you can just bring your awareness deep within your soul. So go inwardly and drop your awareness down to the center of your being. As your breath drops you there, and there in the sacred space of your center of your being, there's a sacred white light right in the center of your being. So it brings a bright light out through your body. And this light represents pure love. It's a spiritual field of love, of blessings that is within your heart. And it's all empowering. And that white light becomes like threads of light throughout your body. They're grace, intelligence, and divine power. They start to intertwine with each other, forming like a rope of light, which can bind any darkness that might be within your heart. Any darkness that might be in your body, in your mind, and in your soul. Allow that rope to enact higher will. As it wraps around darkness, it gently but firmly drains the power out of that darkness. And it's magically released into light. As the energy flows into the rope, making it even more luminous and powerful. And imagine this rope is spreading throughout the world. And as it meets any darkness, any negative energy, any negative thoughts, any negative surroundings, it just magically turns everything into light. And as that rope is turning all of limiting beliefs and blocks into light within your body, within the world, bring your attention back to the center of your being, knowing that you are the light. Your awareness back to your breath. Knowing that that breathes in freedom and connection and love and light. And as it breathes out, it's doing the same. Bring your awareness back to the surface that you're sitting upon. Your fingers and toes, legs and arms, and your eyes spontaneously open when you're ready. I hope that was a nice grounding for you, knowing that you are bringing light into the world, into yourself, and that you have the power to squeeze out those limiting beliefs and blocks with love, forgiveness, connection. And I hope that you have a fabulous day And I will see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. here live on StreamYard. Talk to you soon.